Have you ever wondered why so many PGA Tour players had successful careers with fundamentally incorrect golf swings, like Jim Furyk? Or Raymond Floyd, who brought the golf club back way inside on his backswing, on his way to 4 major championships? Or Eamon Darcy with his flying right elbow? And a legend, Annika Sorenstam, who literally lifted her head, taking her eyes off the golf ball before impact. And Paula Kramer, who did just the opposite, keeping her head down and back. And then the legendary Charlie Owens, who had a reverse grip, an overswing, bent his left elbow, and was still able to win twice on the PGA Tour. And lastly, how about Ho Sung Choi, who lines up way to the right, picks the club up, flies the right elbow, has a great impact position, and has his own modern creative finish. And honestly, there's so many more. What about Mo Norman, Matthew Wolff, Bubba Watson, Arnold Palmer, and John Daly? Every one of these golfers defied golf swing fundamentals, the fundamentals that are taught when you get a golf lesson. So what if the whole golf world has been chasing the wrong thing? Let's be honest. Most pros have beautiful swings, but every week, half of them miss the cut. So is it really about the swing? Or is nearly every golfer looking in the wrong place? Hi, my name is Grant Garrison, and I've been in the trenches of golf instruction for the past 4 decades. I've run golf schools, academies, coached college teams, even had my own high-tech indoor golf center. In fact, technology has always driven me. If it helped me measure what my students were doing, I was the first one to have it. And back in the early 80s, I was the first one to start using video cameras and using a TV screen to draw lines on by hand. And since then, I've used various launch monitors, heaps of teaching aids, force plates, and now I'm actually using AI-driven 3D motion capture systems. But despite all the progress or ability to measure things, one thing in golf instruction still really bothers me. The whole industry seems to be very obsessed with model swings. If you scroll through social media, you'll see it everywhere. Tour swings, textbook positions, endless advice on how to move more like a pro. But here's what I've learned after giving over 100,000 golf lessons over 40 years. Trying to copy a tour player's swing does not guarantee that your impact positions will improve. In fact, they may get worse. That means you play golf worse. Let me ask you this. If you had chest pain, would you scroll social media for health tips? No chance. You'd want a diagnosis. You want to know what's actually wrong. But this is exactly what most golfers do. They play poorly and start chasing swing tips online. New grip, new backswing, new downswing movement patterns. Every week, something different. It's like we're taking random pills, hoping that one of them might work. Sometimes you feel better for a round, but the problem always comes back. Now here's the truth. You don't need a prettier golf swing. You need to understand your impact conditions. And they determine how much ball control you actually have. Ball flight doesn't lie. Great players don't have perfect swings, but they all control their impact. This channel is about putting impact first. If you're done guessing and ready to improve your ball control, you're in the right place. Now, if you're still not convinced that focusing on impact is the key to playing great golf, let me share something personal. For the past 5 years, I've dedicated most of my coaching to working with individuals living with disabilities here in Australia. And I'll be honest, it's been the most rewarding, humbling, and enlightening chapter of my coaching career. I coach golfers who play from hydraulic wheelchairs. Despite immense physical challenges, they've learned to break 100. I work with blind golfers who hit fairway after fairway with incredible consistency. And one of the most inspiring players I know is a double amputee with 2 prosthetic legs who plays off a 6 handicap. How? Because he's not chasing a model swing. He's chasing solid contact, and he's mastered it. Despite having no legs, he's learned how to create efficient, repeatable impact. And as a result, he's a better ball striker than 90% of the golfers in the world. And that's the power of focusing on pure impact. It strips away all the noise and brings you straight to what actually matters. If it works for golfers playing with physical disabilities, it can work for you too.